Welcome back to the second part of Scoreline. This is a Sunday. Remember, it's always 30 minutes at most because of time. We are going to talk about so much. But I want to remind you one last time, get back into the groove of top-tier football with the rewarding no-risk bet promotion. The Premier League, European leagues are on full swing with stars and players already finding the back of the net. This season, OneXBet brings you a chance to discover a fan favorite. The lucrative no-risk bet promo, use promo code RadioJan25 when registering and get 200% bonus of up to 20,000 Kenya shillings. Bet on the correct score of the most important matches. And if you fail, by the way, we guarantee you we are going to give you money back as a free bet. Play with OneXBet and you won't lose. Why lose? When you are with the people who are at the top of the game. Always say at the heart of the game, there is OneXBet. So don't go away. We continue with our discussion here. The chairman here is from Kirigiti, by the way. How are your shooters doing? Are they ready by the for the IDPA?
Oh, definitely. Kirigiti is a place to be. Remember, National Gun Owners Association, Kembu Road. Kirigiti is the best, one of the best shooting ranges we have in the country. And the team from Kirigiti, you know, shooting in Kenya is a very small family. But the team in Kirigiti has been preparing the day before yesterday, all through. If you go right now, the people, the ladies are training there, the youths are training there, and they're going to make sure that no medal, no trophy is going to leave this country.
Really?
Yeah.
How many players do you have so far? At Kirigiti?
At Kirigiti, we have, so far we have got 18 bays, and we are intending to come up with an airsoft range, air pistol range, which we are currently looking at developing in the next 6 to 8 months. So we will also be having some indoor ranges in Kirigiti very, very, very soon.
All right. The IDPA championships are coming up. Probably they're coming up probably in the next 4 days.
Yes.
They'll begin on
They're starting, the first match is going to be with the safety officers, who are the ones who are now preparing so that they can be able to run. They're starting on Wednesday. Yeah. They're going to be running on Wednesday and Thursday. We'll have the safety officers. And then on Friday and Saturday, we're going to be having the main competition where we have got participants coming in all the way from Russia. We have got participants from Pakistan, participants from Romania, participants from the USA, participants from the UK. We have got a group of people who are coming in from various different countries, and they're coming to try and take what we have in the country.
Somebody's going to confuse himself or herself and ask, why are we having Russians, Romanians, Americans in an African championship?
Oh, it is not, when we say African championship, is that it's hosted with Africa, but it is actually an invitee competition for the whole world. So competitors come from all over the world, and they come and try and pick the medals and the trophies that we do have in Africa. If I may just maybe expound this very easily. You see, when we started in Kirigiti, we started by I think it is in 2015. And by the way, I would like also to take this opportunity to thank the president for what he did to appoint Adel Nyange as the new CEO of PSRA, Private Security Regulatory Authority. Adel Nyange is the one who started for us Kirigiti shooting range. Nice. He's one of the officers who came on board, started participating with us, and saw the dream and the vision that we had, the bottlenecks that we had. And he said, no, this is a vision that should build the young people in Kenya so that we can have you people in a controlled environment. And then he started for us Kirigiti range. Today, he's a top boss in that place, and I'm so sure we are inviting him to Mombasa so that he can come and develop it. When we get to Mombasa, you'll find that the countries that are going to be participating, apart from the international countries that we have, we've got participants from South Africa who are coming in from Africa. East Africa has never gotten so much involved, but currently, as an advocate of IDPA, we are intending to start in the next 2 months to be traveling to Rwanda. We're going to be traveling to Tanzania, to Uganda, to make sure we bring them much more on board again.
We have few editions, all of them probably in Kirigiti. Why Mombasa this time around?
We normally rotate. Last year, we also held it in Mombasa, and as Ngao Kenya has been trying to develop its branches, we are sure that next African Champs also, we don't want it to go to another country, because it has been held in South Africa for so many years. Now, this is the 4th one that we are holding in Kenya. We want to bid for 2026, and we want to make sure we take it to Rift Valley, or we'll take it to Nyanza. One of those two, or to Mount Kenya.
The last time the event was in Kenya, we saw our athletes do well, and most of the medals remained here.
Yes.
Are you going to experience the same thing, or this time around we might as well fail?
We don't want to fail, because we have proven that we are not just another country. We have proven that we are up to the task. We have proven that we are up to the competition. We have proven that when visitors do come home, yes, we allow them to come and shoot with us and do the best that they can, but they have to match our skills. Today we have got serious top shooters in the country, like Ibrahim Dungu, some Geoffrey Pesa, who have also dedicated their time to sponsor and to support some of the ladies who are coming up very, very well in shooting sport. We have got Elizabeth Cherono, who's doing very, very well. If you see the level that she's shooting at, she's somebody who's performing well. Miriam Dungu, Ibrahim Dungu's daughter, who's shooting in a PCC category, and she's still a junior. But if you see how she's shooting today, Kenya is going places. So I'm so sure that the medals they're coming to look for, the trophies they're coming to look for in Kenya, it will be a tall order, because Kenya is performing really well. And I'm not just saying it. I'll be back here to tell you and to bring for you the medals.
So for how many ladies from Kenya?
Kenya so far, from the last registration we saw, out of 180 registered people, we have, I think, around 28 ladies who have registered.
That's a good number.
Yeah, it's a very good number, but we need it to be around 50%. I would urge all ladies out there, this is a nice, good adrenaline dump, adrenaline move, adrenaline push kind of an event, and it is quite affordable. At Kirigiti, we allow you to come there. We have got our own facility that has the equipment that is needed, and we had hosted KTN some time back, and I would also wish to invite you, bring your ladies from KTN. We have a category known as press in the competition, and you should come and take it. We used to have Caroline from KTN who used to participate in that particular division. And we would ask you, please bring more ladies from KTN, bring more ladies from other institutions. Let them come and join this sport. It is a good sport.
Hemini Gilda Mugen is listening. She's at the desk there.
Oh, tell her to, she's so much welcome.
If she likes adrenaline, she might be part of this as well.
I can offer to train her for free.
And lastly, before we wind up, we have seen our athletes, specifically our shooters from Kenya, participate in the local events and also maybe regionally. But outside Africa, not so much. And that's where they might gain experience in Russia, in America, in Romania, in other countries, as now the chairman of Ngao Kenya. Is that part of your plan to take them away from Africa and get more experience? We have really promoted our ladies. We have ladies who were in the police force and the police service, and they're currently in the US as I speak to you. And they are running a 6 months and an 8 month training course, and equally participating and running training facilities in the US. They started just shooting here in Kenya, but currently now that is what their bread and butter is. They are able to travel there and to work in these institutions and to be able to gain more experience. And when they come back Kenya, I know they're going to come back to Kenya, they're going to do even much better. We have also some in Italy. We have traveled with them to as far as Thailand. We have gone with them up to Hungary, and they've been able to collect this. If you go to South Africa, they know us. They know that we're Kenyan ladies come here, they shoot. If you've seen our lady champion, the pistol champion, Wangeshi, from the DCI, she's been performing very well. She's been taken by one of the firearms category known as Canik. They're sponsoring her, and they had offered to sponsor her so that she can be able to run their brand, and because of how she's performing. So I would like to tell the ladies that this is not just another sport. It's a sport that can also elevate you to different levels. I hope Ashley Mazuri and Hemini Gilda Mugen are on top there. They know this is a sport that they can as well perform well. But let's finally, as we finish, let's take a look at these graphics here. We have Liverpool against Wolves at exactly 5 p.m. Kenyan time. Also, Tottenham Hotspur against Man United at 19:30 hours there. What do you make of these clashes today? I used to be a very good fan of Liverpool, but this time round I'll give it to Wolves. Really? I'll give it to Wolves. I've always been a lover of Liverpool, but I'll give it to Wolves. I'm a Manchester from Bonn, Bath, and everything else. So I'll stick with my team on Manchester United. But this time, Wolves, Manchester, that's where I'd place my bet. What if things go south? Things go south, then I'll stick with my Wolves and Manchester. Every time when things go south, you must stick with your people. Raila lost, we are still with him in Kenya. So you must always stick with your people. Thank you so much, Samuel Nyango, the chairman of Ngao Kenya here, talking about Liverpool and Manchester United as well. It's Nina and Wita. We watch and see what happens later. But as we finish, don't forget, don't waste a second and do not miss any winning bet. Africa's best bookmaker recommends it's up to you to ensure that you get your betting done. It's branded for Android and iOS, which will also be your faithful companion during the winning marathon. Due to its user-friendly interface, you won't spend a single extra second searching for the right match. The app maintains high-speed, even slow internet connections, ensuring that you won't miss out on any winnings. Use promo code RadioJan25